vanity of anything.
Yeah, I had like a dream, bro. I seen one of the horses kick the shit out that thing, all that. Man. Yeah, that's some terror all straight due to either. I had the horse kick their ass in the mouth.
That'd be funny too.
Yeah, that shit would hurt.
Yeah.
Check the way
Teeth flying down.
skull crack.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 11. The words of the wise are as golds and as nails fastened by the masters of assemblies, which are given from one shepherd.
Read that.
The words of the wise are as golds and as nails fastened by the masters of assemblies, which are given from one shepherd.
Words of the wise are as golds.
The words of the wise are as golds, or goads, and as nails fastened by the masters of assemblies, which are given from one shepherd.
Right, because those are the words that pretty much, if you look at it from a construction point of view, those are the words that stick. Right, that's that house. You building that house upon a sure foundation. With the words that we have. Understand? You're not going to be moved. Like brother mentioned, how being making haste in the time of trouble, right? You're these guys like in the wilderness. Those that didn't believe, you're just wishy-washy. You're on board so long as everything's alright, right? You're riding the ship because the weather's clear and everything's alright until the storm comes, and then you want to jump off. Or you're looking for to jump off on the emergency boat because it's getting a little rocky, and you're like, oh, I can't deal with this. Oh, we gonna die. You know, easily moved, easily shooken up, right? Easy to curse. You know, all it takes is a little hell to touch you, and all of a sudden you cursing people out, or you want to curse out the Lord, right? Those are those type of people they don't have a sure foundation. They're not established. They didn't really take to heart the words of the Lord and what He can do for you. Really, they're fearless. They're fearless. I mean, yeah, they're very fearful, shall I say. You know, kind of like women, they all on board till some hell come on. And then next thing you know, I don't know what to do. Like, I got a brother like that. You know when he's doing all right because it's in his attitude. He walking around smiling, yeah, hey, what's up, you know? And me and my mom be like, all right, he must be doing all right. But as soon as he come around, crowned up, walking, all it takes, and all it takes is something simple. You know, he got a flat tire. Everybody, he cursing out everybody now. You know, he made everybody an enemy. You know, he got a car with his problem with his car. He'll call up my pops. Hey, I need you to, can you come check this out? Well, I can't check it out today, but you know what? I can get my guy to do it Thursday. Oh, you never loved me, such and such. I need you right now. I can't do 3 days.
I can disturb y'all.
Are you fine?
I admire the true Israelite.
Yeah.
It's good. Tell me that that's saying this.
You said what? I didn't hear you.
I'll tell you that that's saying
By the time
proud. Good.
Yeah,
Take care.
That's right.
Come on, about to take a picture, y'all?
You take a picture of the signs, but we don't do the pictures.
All right.
Yeah. Here, I can give you this just in case, you know, if you wanted to look into a little more. Just our car. There's information at the bottom of it.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, no problem.
This is Proverbs 25 and 28. It's one of my favorite scriptures. It reads, "He that hath no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken and without walls." Right, so you don't know how to rule your own spirit. You know, you don't know yourself. You're emotional. You're like a city without walls, meaning what? You vulnerable. Right? You easy to offend.
He says,
Like somebody say something to you, you get emotional. You don't know how to take a joke. Or if something happened to you, you know, you just flip out. You know, because life is all ups and downs, especially in this captivity. So you got to get used to it. When the scripture says you got to hasten in the day, You know, but at the end of the day, hey, this kingdom is made for you to catch up. This is a punishment. Like the brother mentioned, a flat tire. I had a flat tire the other day, not too long ago. Hey, I didn't bug the hell out. You know, I just called, you know, just fixed the tire and went on to work. It happened when I was going to work. Right? Still gotta go to work. You know, I didn't bug out about it. Just do what I gotta do and just keep it pushing. That's it.
Yeah, my brother, he's weak, okay? He wasn't made for any affliction. That man can bump his he'll bump his toe, and he can't go to work, he can't do nothing. I'm not exaggerating. He'll, you know, limping and stuff. And we just look like, man, this is, you know, he's not meant for
your younger brother?
My older brother. If that man's sick, little stuff, man, he's like in a coma, man. He can't move. He needs somebody to bring him some water. He wasn't meant to go through any type of hell. He's one of those people where if he catches hell, you can see it, but when he's doing all right, you definitely see it. Everybody is praying now. He like everybody. Till some hell come upon him. Now all of a sudden he cursing everybody out because they can't help him right then and there. Well, he like, look, I need some money to have my car fixed. I need $200. My dad be like, I ain't got it. Oh, F you, you know, F you and all this other stuff. You never cared. You know, he even went so far as to use light skin, dark skin. Oh, it's because I'm dark skinned. Like that type of bullshit. Like, that's some nigga shit. Like, for real. That's how you know you be like, man, in my mind, I'm like, this guy ain't gonna make it. How you gonna get through Jacob's trouble like that? How can the Most High use Jake like that? When everything good for you, yeah, all praise to the Lord. Till you don't get that rainy day you need it, or
that shit is pathetic.
Or you catch your little crops catch a fire, right? Things that can happen. Some damn rabbits or whatever went in there and chewed some shit up.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden, oh, why did the Lord do this to me? F this, F that. That's how Jake is, man. Believe it or not. We was talking about the wilderness. You go to, perfect example, go to the wilderness, any example. The Lord just did all that for. He destroyed the Egyptians. But as soon as they even look at those giants. And their scripture say their heart melted so much that they was putting fear upon everybody else. Yo, we gonna die, we ain't gonna make it, y'all. Them some big ass motherfuckers, we dead. And everybody like, oh shit, we gonna die. The only people that had that was level-headed was who? Caleb and Joshua. And what tribe was they from? Yeah.
Joshua, Caleb, I don't know. I forgot.
What tribe were they?
They was from.
Caleb was from Judah, and Joshua from Ephraim.
But what does that represent? Literally the two witnesses, but on a grander scale, Jacob, who's that? Southern and Northern. You know? And the Lord said, what? They gonna make it. The scripture said they had another spirit on them. Judah and Ephraim. They was the only two that didn't bug out. Out of 12 witnesses they sent in there. Out of the 12 they sent in there. One from each tribe. Those 10 bugged out. Yeah. Oh, hell no, we gonna die, y'all. Like, and what did they say? Like, bro, the Lord just brought us out of Egypt and destroyed the Egyptians. We can take these people. No, we gonna die. That's weak spirit. And the Most High don't like that shit, man. He don't like that shit. He don't want Jakes to just down when everything is alright, prosperity. Okay? Just like if you got a woman, you're going to want a woman that's through you through thick and thin. The scriptures talk about friends. The scripture says, forsake not an old friend, for like as old wine is, you will enjoy it at the latter days. Right? Because your old friends that are through the thick and thin. You know, you remember that's the saying, right? Remember who your friends are. Remember where you came from. Remember your roots. Right? Because those are the ones that went through you thick and thin. That's who the Most High wants. He wants those ride or die type. It's like most guy, I want a ride or die chick. Guess what? These chicks ain't like that.
No.
They ain't like that. They with you so long as didn't the bitch leave the dude because she said he ain't spent enough money on her?
Man.
And he dropped 20 mil on her. Tomorrow that ain't enough. That bitch deserved, well that nigga stupid anyway. But that bitch she deserved the poor ass nigga. She deserved that shit. Right? These bitches ain't no ride. These women ain't no ride or die chicks, man.
just logically looking at it, all the rest of these niggas should just look at her and be like, yeah, that's a waste of time. But you got simping is a new thing out here now, so you know they probably gonna flock to it. Quavo had her. It's like if a celebrity have her that drive up her value, like Lori Harvey and all this, like that shit is
which is
clowns,
an absolute
man.
fucking nobody. Like you just Steve Harvey's daughter. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Like your dad is the one that's famous. You ain't shit.
Like Floyd Mayweather's daughter. We don't know shit about her. We just know that her father's Mayweather. The reason why you on board is because of your father. It's like you don't know nobody, like you said.
No, we know about her. She wicked.
Yeah.
She got caught up with some basketball rapper.
NBA young
Yeah, now her
rapper. Yeah, and she in the and she running in and out of jail. That's what you.
Yeah, I heard she was stupid. Like she's dumb.
Makes sense. Her father dumb too.
Right.
He just cold as hell at sports, but that nigga's stupid.
Yeah, they was making all memes about Mayweather reading. Hey, it was funny. Yeah, they had 50 Cent in the background, like the school dance. 50 Cent sniggling, and Mayweather like can't read.
All that money he should have used to get a private tutor, basic education. You see, when the schools, what you learn in even though it's a public school system, writing, math, right? Those are the essentials. You can learn about the history, even though much of it was BS, but you'll learn about it. Right? I learned something new about Ronald Reagan. That man's a straight devil. I mean, I knew he was a devil, but damn, that man was a devil. He didn't like. I don't know if y'all saw that Muhammad Ali piece, but he hated Muhammad Ali because he didn't want to fight. I mean, he served him, and he was using his power not to get Muhammad Ali in the ring again. And he got caught on camera calling black people monkeys and stuff. But you niggas don't know that.
And he put his wife in charge, and she was in the battle in one of the battle rounds, knocking people's doors down in the '80s and shit. Nancy Reagan. Like it's the footage of her in the fucking tank, knocking motherfuckers' doors down and pulling the burglar balls off houses out there in Cali.
Wow. So Mayweather should use that time he had to learn how to read and write. Those are just essentials. That's not the white man. It's just how you need that. In fact, if you watch the movie Malcolm X, the first thing the dude did in jail, he gave him a dictionary. He said, nigga, you need to learn how to read, okay? You gotta learn to read. That's how you can, because knowledge is power. It's really our knowledge, right? Esau just took it. Knowledge is power. That was some word.
That's it.
Yeah. You was gonna say something?
Oh yeah, I was about to say like when it comes to like reading and stuff like that, it's really no excuse because of hearing a parent person can get this truth, you know, but it's ultimately the Lord putting a stumbling block on them with his situation, all the riches he don't want to give away and come back down to a lower state. Because it's like, if you read about Job, he lost everything, got everything double. They came lose one thing, he flipped out. Like, I remember this one thing I watched in the video, he got mad because his damn daughter stepped on his shoes. My brother, it's your daughter, dude. Like, where did you get mad for she stepped on your shoes? She was just a child, man. Flipping out, cussing her out, calling her what's the word? A reject. I'm like, damn. I'm like, you fucked up, bro.
Yeah, Jake wicked, bro.
Man.
All over some shoes.
You got weak-spirited, weak people like that. They really do. They value like their possessions or whatever more than
Image and all that shit.
Most High ain't dealing with people like that. Like I said, anybody can say, I love the Lord. Lord, I'm with you. You know, Lord said, yeah, all right, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I'm gonna put you through the test. I'm gonna see. What do you care about most? Let me take that from you. See what happens. Simple shit. Let me see what happens. You got a lot of Jake that left, man. That's how the Most High doing it, man. I think it's what he said.
This is Isaiah chapter 6 and verse 5. Then said I, woe is me, for I am undone or cut off, because I am a man of unclean lips, and I dwell in the midst of a people with unclean Salakia. And I dwell in the midst of a people of unclean lips, for my eyes have seen the King, the Lord of hosts. Keep on. Then flew one of the seraphims unto me, having a live coal in his hand, which he had taken with the tongues from the altar, from off the altar, Salaki. And he laid it upon my mouth and said, Lo, this hath touched thy lips, and thy iniquity is taken away, and thy sin purged. Also I heard the voice of the Lord saying, Whom shall I send, and who will go for us? Then I said, Here am I, send me.
Right, so what do you get from that? The Most High looks for people to come and teach the truth. We live in a world full of lies, right? Truth has to be established, but the Most High is always looking upon the spirits to see who's going to teach this truth. Who wants to go out there and teach my word and be willing to accept all that the world throws at you? The Most High is always looking for those people, man. So I did a video pretty much saying, like, look, somebody has to do the job. Somebody has to, man. The lies have got to stop. You know, all these lies about the pandemic, the vaccine, all that, when you got the spiritual eye, you see what it is they're planning. And you see all these lies being pushed forth as truth. And they suppress the truth and so forth. And it's like, no, man, somebody got to tell the truth, right? And that's what's always going to fuel me to teach. Because if there's anything else I'm not good at anything else in life. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not good at anything. However, I do know that this truth has to be declared, and I want to stand up for the truth. I can't be like these people walking around here, playing pretend. I can't do it. I cannot sit up here and stare at a grown-ass man with an Adam's apple, but he got a dress on, and say, how you doing, ma'am? I'm not finna do that shit. I'm not finna pretend like there's more than two genders. I'm not finna pretend like you can choose to change your sex. And that's okay. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna pretend like a child can choose what sex you want. I'm not gonna do that bullshit. I'm not gonna do that social construct